Hello everyone, this is the Wealth Accumulation channel. There is such a nation. They make up only 0.3% of the global population. But it holds 30% of the world's wealth. According to statistics, among the richest entrepreneurs in the world, they account for half. And they account for 40% of the rich families in the United States. They are known as the most intelligent people in the world. Jewish nation. Einstein says, human wisdom is in the head of the Jew. Jewish wisdom in the Talmud. Thousands of years. Generations of Jewish scholars. Put your own experience and wisdom to the other end. Wrote the play. Until now he is still like a beacon. Guided countless Jews to move forward. Today, share with you the 5 laws of the city in the Talmud. Condensed with the wisdom of the Jews. Those who understand will benefit for a lifetime. Learn to borrow. Move the world with less effort. Historian Chen Shou once said that gravity can be used. Invincible. If you can use your will, you will not be afraid of the sage's will. One needs more than one's own efforts to succeed. Need external help. Learn to borrow from the outside world. With less effort, better achieve your goals. There is such a story in the Talmud. A Jewish businessman took a fancy to a small island in Japan. I want to develop it as a resort. But after the resort was built, few tourists come on vacation. His friend suggested to him, plant trees around the resort. To green the environment. To attract tourists. It's a good idea though. But planting trees all over the mountain is not easy. Then the Jewish businessman had an idea. Thought of a good way. He told the outside world that tourists can visit the island. Plant a memorial tree. It can be a wedding anniversary, or a family memorial, etc. After hearing the news, many tourists. They all came to plant trees to commemorate. In just 1 year, the mountain is full of trees. The Jewish merchants did not pay a penny. Also earned millions of yen. As the old saying goes, the wind soars to the sky by its strength. No matter how good a person is, there are areas that cannot be touched. Even smart people sometimes have incomplete thoughts. When you have unsolvable problems, it is better to use the power of others for your own use than to die alone. As Luo Yonghao said, he is not good at do bad things. You must find someone who is good at it to help you. You can apartment in another mountain. A person's power is too weak. Good at taking advantage of others' strengths to make up for one's own weaknesses. Solve problems more easily. 2. Stay focused. Cultivate ability with extreme investment. Once Buffett and Bill Gates. CI was also invited to participate in a TV program. The moderator asked, what do you think in this era? What is the most precious thing? Both of them gave the same answer. Focus. Kamudri said even the weakest. Just focus on a single goal. Can also achieve. There are many disturbances in life. Only concentrate. Only by focusing on one point can you make achievements. Writer Chen Zhongsha. The first half of his life has been tepid in the literary world. Later, he aspires to write a big book that will be used as a pillow after death. In order to write this work well, he turned down all entertainment and invitations. Back to the countryside to concentrate on creation. He traveled all over the surrounding counties of Lebanon in 2 years. Consulted hundreds of volumes of documents and annals. Then shut myself in the study and write at my own discretion. Constantly deliberate on the story and repeatedly polish the details. Finally, it took 6 years to complete the novel by Liu Yuan. This play not only captures the contradictions literary award, it also allowed Chen Zhongsha to win the reputation of contemporary Cao Xueqin. Writer Carl Newbert said the biggest difference between people. Conservation of focus. In this world, behind all the achievements and brilliance, it's been decades of deep cultivation and the perseverance to do things to the extreme. As the saying goes, if you concentrate, you will achieve professionalism. Practice concentration and continue to give. Only you can cultivate your true skills. Slowly widen the gap with others. 3. Introspect often. Improve yourself with deep reflection. Everyone on the road of life carries two burdens. In front of others are the faults of others. So we are always easy to find other people's problems. Turn a blind eye to one's own mistakes. There is a saying that it is good to find reasons from others. Just thinking about it makes me crazy, looking for problems from myself. Just think about it. Reflect on yourself at any time. It is the beginning of a person becoming better. There is a story of the merchant Lodell in Tamudri. Lodell works as a salesman for a company. Once, the company arranged for him and several colleagues to be responsible for promoting a new type of soap. In the beginning the order was pitifully small. Colleagues are not blaming the bad market, just complaining that the company brand is too small. Lauder is different. Every time a pitch fails, he will reflect that I don't know enough about the product. It's not convincing enough. Still not enthusiastic enough. For this he bought a notebook. Specialize in recording your own deficiencies. Every night he reviews in front of his notebook. Slowly he became more and more familiar with the product. Also corrected salesmanship. In constant reflection and improvement, his ability gradually improves. Performance is also booming. In the end, he was successfully promoted to the vice president of the company. The poet Heine once wrote that reflection is a mirror. He can shine a light on our mistakes. Give us a chance to correct. Learn to reflect on mistakes and failures. To see your own flaws. Know what is not enough and then change. As the saying goes, you can't do what you want, but ask yourself. Find the reason for everything from yourself. Know how to attribute inwardly to grow outwardly. This is Wealth Accumulation Channel. 4. Keep learning and invest in the future with the knowledge in your brain. Talmud records. Every Jewish child. This question is always asked by parents. If one day the house burns down, you know what to run away with. There are children who answer is money. Some kids say it's a diamond. Parents shake their heads and say, if this thing requires no shape, no color, no smell. If the child can't answer, the parent will reveal the answer. Baby, what you want to take away is not money. Not diamonds, but knowledge. Knowledge cannot be taken away by anyone. As long as you are alive, knowledge will always follow you. Luo Zhenyu, the founder of Luo Ji Thinking, said, lifelong learning is the only way to fight against not dying at 30. You just keep charging your brain in order to keep yourself on the road of growth forever. Famous investor Charlie Wen Wang Ji summed up his life experience. Also mentioned that the future belongs to lifelong learners. While studying at Harvard, Charlie Munger is known for his hard work. Except professional courses, he also taught himself. Mastered economics. Knowledge in other fields such as psychology. After graduation, he went straight to California court with honors. Become a lawyer. At this time, he became interested in finance. Get off work every day. He spends a lot of time reading related newspapers and books. Do homework alone. He quit his job as a lawyer not long after. Became an investor. Relying on a wealth of knowledge. Charlie Munger is doing very well in the investment field. Eventually become the richest. Ali Gold Medal lecturer Zhao Zhu said, "Learning ability is the foundation of all abilities. In this age of knowledge explosion, the level of learning ability, it directly affects your life height. People who constantly enrich themselves in order to seize the opportunity to realize the leap. Learning is the best investment. Any knowledge and skills you have learned will bring you endless rewards." 5. Know how to turn. Use updated strategies to break the game. There is a brain teaser in the Talmud. A person wants to enter the room, but that door can't be pushed open. Why is this? Someone said it was locked inside. Someone said the door lock is broken. But the answer is wrong. The correct answer is that the door is opened instead of pushing. Many times we are limited by old ideas. The result was blocked by the problem and fell into a deadlock. Cartoonist Cai Jizhong said education is a bronze medal. Ability is the silver medal and thinking ability is the ace. When you walk into a dead end, let your mind turn a corner. Often new opportunities can be seen. 1960s. Jew landers to support themselves. Go to California to pan for gold. But gold is getting harder and harder to escape. Due to the dry local climate. Scarcity of water. Many people died here instead of getting rich. Landers also got nothing and was tortured by hunger and thirst all day long. I can't hold it anymore. One day he heard everyone complaining about thirst. It suddenly occurred to me that there was little hope of digging for gold. Why not sell water? So Landers sold the tools in exchange for the first principle. Officially started selling water business. When most gold diggers return empty-handed, Landers made a fortune selling water. The mathematician Carl Jacobi often said that. Conversely, always think the other way around. When we can't solve the dilemma from the front, might as well think from the other side. The wall is down and that's the way. Change your way of thinking, change your life. Constantly upgrade thinking to discover new ways to solve problems. There is nothing in the world that can trap you. Every child in a Jewish household is just literate. Father will give him a Talmud. This book will accompany the child for life. In Hebrew, Talmud Toma means great study. His content covers everything. Not only explained the wisdom of being a man, but also revealed the code of wealth. People who are at their lowest point can find strength from it. People who are at a loss can get away from it. Read and understand the above 5 urban laws. From now on, know how to use your strengths to deepen your self-reflection. Believe in the future. The wisdom of these Jews. It will definitely help you gain more wealth. This is Wealth Accumulation Channel. See you next time.